Kim Kardashian attempted to keep a low profile as she picked up her estranged husband Kanye West at his hotel in Miami, Florida on Tuesday. The former couple were heading to a memorial for their late friend and fashion designer Virgil Abloh, who recently passed away at the age of 41 after a private cancer battle. Upon her arrival to Kanye's hotel, Kim hopped out of her chauffeured SUV in an all-black getup complete with an oversized puffer vest and flared trousers. The collar of her vest stood straight, which concealed the majority of her face as she met up with her former partner outside. She carried a small black backpack in her hands and pounded the pavement in a pair of heels. Meanwhile, the 41-year-old coupe star's assistant situated their belongings in the trunk of the parked SUV. Moments later, Kanye swiftly exited the hotel and slid into the backseat of the car. Kim followed close behind and got into the backseat from the opposite side. Also seen outside the hotel was Pastor Rich Wilkerson Jr., who is a close friend to West and Kardashian. He memorably married the now estranged couple back in 2014. Kim and Kanye, who announced their divorce in February, were joined by their 8-year-old daughter North at the event honoring Virgil Abloh and his legacy. The late designer famously served as men's creative director for Louis Vuitton from 2019 until his tragic passing on Sunday, November 28. According to family members, Virgil bravely battled a rare, aggressive form of cancer, cardiac angiosarcoma, for over 2 years. Virgil's final runway collection for the French fashion house for Spring-Summer 2022 was represented during Tuesday's memorial, which was hosted by Louis Vuitton. All new looks from the French fashion directly inspired by Abloh also made their way down the runway as part of a collection named Virgil Was Here, according to TMZ. The outlet also revealed that upon the show's conclusion, the Louis Vuitton design team received a standing round of ovation from those in attendance, followed by Virgil's voice saying, "Life is so short that you can't waste a day subscribing to what someone thinks you can do versus what you can do in a beautiful fireworks show with the city of Miami backdrop." Upon arrival, Kardashian used her Instagram story to document the entire, heartfelt event, from the towering statue of Abloh at its entrance to the awe-inspiring light displays hovering over the runway. Along with the statue, the Skims founder snapped a photo of a red-hot air balloon adorned with Louis Vuitton's moniker that hovered over the outdoor runway. The balloon was featured in a touching 2-minute visual made by Louis Vuitton in Virgil's honor that was shared to the brand official Instagram account on Monday. Once the sun set, Kim returned to Instagram to capture Virgil's statue in all its illuminated glory. On Monday, Kardashian penned a touching tribute to the late creative director and shared a slideshow of snapshots taken through the years. Their close relationship was well documented, as the final image in Kim's post showed Virgil DJing the celebration right after Kanye had popped the question to Kim at AT&T Park in San Francisco back in 2013. She spoke highly of Virgil, who she deemed a pure soul with a gentle, kind and calm demeanor no matter the circumstances. "You always gave so much of yourself to the world because you wanted it to be doper. This one is hard to process. I can't even believe I am writing this. We will miss you so much, Virgil, and love you so much," read on excerpt. Along with paying homage to Virgil and the impact he had on others, Kim made sure to send so much love to his wife Shannon, whose love and support allowed Virgil to give so much of himself everyone else. In wake of the loss of his longtime pal and confidant, Kanye immediately hosted a Sunday service in Virgil's honor. In loving memory of Virgil Abloh, the creative director of Donda, West, 44, said in a message on the site he streams the service on. He would later wipe his Instagram of all posts in what appeared to be an act of grief. Kim and Kanye's decision to unite during a time of such substantial sorrow comes just days after the rapper released a Thanksgiving prayer that saw the rapper confess to allegedly embarrassing the reality star with his failed 2020 presidential run. "I made me and our family a target by not aligning with Hollywood's political stance, and that was hard for our marriage," claimed the stronger hitmaker, who shared the 4-minute prayer to his Instagram page on Thursday evening. "Then I ran for president without proper preparation and no allies on either side. I embarrassed my wife in the way that I presented information about our family during the one and only, thank God, press conference." He was directly referencing his now infamous South Carolina press conference where he claimed they'd considered aborting their eldest daughter North. Just one day prior to his bombshell prayer, West spoke openly about his quest to mend his family, as well as his belief that God will bring him and Kim back together, while appearing at the Los Angeles Mission's annual event for the unhoused in Skid Row. Kardashian, who filed for divorce from West in February, has since moved on romantically with SNL star Pete Davidson, 27, after the pair shared a kiss during her Saturday Night Live hosting gig in October. During Wednesday's speech, Kanye said he publicly did things that were not acceptable as a husband during the span of their nearly 7-year marriage, but right now today, for whatever reason, I didn't know I was going to be in front of this mic, but I'm here to change the narrative. I have to be next to my children as much as possible. So, when I'm out the house, I've got a house right next to the house. I'm doing everything to be right next to the situation." Towards the latter end of his speech, West appeared to suggest that his and Kim's relationship status could influence others and their relationships going forward, whether they decide to officially divorce or choose to mend their marriage. "If the enemy can separate Kanye, there's going to be millions of families that feel like that separation is okay. But when God brings Kanye together, there's going to be millions of families that are going to be influenced to see that they can overcome the work of the separation, of trauma the devil has used to capitalize to keep people in misery while people step over homeless people to go to the Gucci store," he said.